Hi, I'm Jeffrey Aaron reporting today from Air Cargo Europe, taking place from March 10th to 13th, 2011. Join us here as we go up close and personal with the people that make the global air cargo industry go.
Hi, I'm Emily Aaron for Flying Typers, and I'm with JohnLloyd, Director of Cargo for Virgin Atlantic Cargo. Thank you so much for speaking with me.
It's fine. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. So, let's start off with how's business? What's new at Virgin Atlantic Cargo?
What's new? I guess over the last year or so, we've rolled out a brand new in-house computer system. So what that's done for us is it's given us a big leap forward on our technology offering, which, if we're really honest, we were lagging behind a little bit.
Okay.
We had an old legacy system, so we've been through the same thing that Swiss and Emirates, all those guys have been through. It's sort of open heart surgery for the business, really. So what that's going to allow us to do this year is sort of big leap forward with things like Cargo 2000, CPS, GFX, online booking. So it's we've all been pretty busy with that. Generally business, well, as the same for everyone, really. Last year was an absolutely fantastic year for us.
Right.
I think looking forward this year is going to be maybe slightly more challenging, see what's happening with the economic market, but still pretty confident, which is good. Right,
well, speaking of challenges, I know that the rising cost of fuel must be sort of a little bit of a challenge, as well as sort of the increase of security measures. What other sort of challenges do you feel that you guys are facing, and how are you going to solve it?
I think you're right, really. I mean, one of the big things that's coming along, apart from obviously the cost of fuel, which you can, apart from hedging, you can't do too much about, is the increasing regulatory constraints. I think that's been put on our whole industry, really. I mean, whether it's security or whether it's customs, and obviously all very necessary things, but they do have a big impact on staffing and overheads and the sort of the resources you need to apply, and it's it's quite a big burden, really. I mean, I think on the security front, I mean, there's a lot going on. Obviously, I think the main thing that we're really pushing for is sort of harmonisation across all sort of various different sort of regulatory bodies.
Right,
I think at the moment there's some big differences, and it makes it quite difficult, I mean, for everyone to compete on a level playing field.
Right, absolutely.
So we're pushing for that.
Okay, and Virgin Atlantic Cargo does so many expos a year. What makes the transport logistics expo so important for your business?
I think probably this one, just the sheer size of it.
Right.
I mean, it's not just around air freight; it's the whole logistics bit. So we've got all of our customers here as well. Got a lot of our suppliers. And a lot of our sales partners are all here as well, so it makes it a good place to get the brand out, as you can see.
Yeah.
But also there's a lot of meetings we can catch everyone in the same place as well, so it's a really important one for us.
Right. And just last question. Some people would sort of suggest that your advertisements are very sexually risque, even suggesting that maybe it negatively affects women in air cargo. What would you say? How would you respond to that?
I think if we've ever offended anyone, then I sincerely apologise. That's never the intention. Yeah, sometimes we push the boundaries. I think that's maybe a little bit of what Virgin Atlantic's been about since the start. I think generally the company's now maturing. We are, I guess, growing up, and we need to sort of class our act up a little bit. So yeah, I mean, I apologise if anyone's been offended. I think we just sometimes there's trying to get that balance between obviously very, very serious industry. We're extremely serious about what we do.
Sure.
Sometimes we sort of inject a bit of fun, and we try and get a balance. I mean, it's not meant to come across at all negative against women. I mean, I hope it hasn't. I mean, you can see here we've got a nice sexy barman as well. So we try and get that balance. Obviously, if we have offended anyone, then that's definitely not the intention. But yeah, we just like to inject a bit of fun, and because sometimes it's like we're saying, all the regulatory stuff, it can get a bit serious, and sometimes you want to sort of just lighten things up a little bit.
Okay, of course. Well, thank you so much for talking to us, Mr. Lloyd, and I really appreciate it.
That's okay. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Information on developing air cargo topics, go to www.aircargonews.com. If you'd like a free subscription to Air Cargo News and to our thrice weekly publication Flying Typers, write to me, Jeffrey, at aircargonews.com. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and keep 'em flying.